Welcome to Music Island Academy, where performers come to get inspired. Hello, Music Islanders! Today we're doing stage charisma breakdown of Chen. Chen is one of the most celebrated violin performers of our time. People just love him, idolize him, and even imitate him. Let's look at the mindsets and techniques that he uses that definitely serve his popularity. Number 1. Heightening technique. Let me introduce you to the concept of heightening that Ray uses all the time. This is a technique used in improv comedy, and it basically means when you take a joke and then make it more extreme, more ridiculous. Here's an example of how Ray is using it in a classical music performance.
Or you're playing Mozart or Mendelssohn, is to find out what the character of the composer is and what the character of the piece is, and then you can amplify those characters. That's what I would call risk. That you exaggerate, almost exaggerate, I would say amplify is a better word, those characteristics so that you really make the performance on fire.
You perform classical music, and it's definitely a higher form of entertainment. You are still an entertainer, and I don't suggest that you have to become a showman with nothing to back it up. On the contrary, know exactly what and why you do it.
But where do you add more? That's the question. You don't just add more everywhere. And I was trying to say that earlier today as well. It's how do you, where do you push for the note? And so where do you aim for? Those all have to come from rules as well.
Number 2. Comedy and social media. Ray's not just a violinist, he's a great comedian, and he knows that a comedy and humor is one of the best ways to reach wide audiences, no matter what music genre they are interested in. Everybody loves to laugh. He takes a full advantage of social media activity that significantly leverages his popularity. And of course, Ray is very popular for a reason, but what we're trying to break down in this video is purely stage charisma, but also understanding that social media is a tool and your creativity with it determines your visibility.
Turn down for what?
Okay, my point is this. Everybody has other interests or talents besides playing the instrument. What Ray is doing is using comedic skills along playing the violin, which makes him one of a kind and original. Do you have an interest that you can incorporate into your performing career? Number 3. Building a community. To communicate any message, you first need attention. But of course, it's not just about being interesting. You gotta be a teacher that your student can trust. Ray is an active YouTuber and uploads his videos on a regular basis. That makes him more familiar to the public and also creates a huge amount of trust. He engages into discussions with his fans and, that's a big one, shares the knowledge. He's bouncing back and forth between facts and jokes, and this method keeps attention tight. This is how almost all good education actually occurs these days. And this is the most counterintuitive piece of community building. The more that's about you, the less vibrant the community, and the less influence it has. But the more you make it about other people, their interests, and more you empower them, the more you get to participate in all of the amazing things that comes out of that community that you never could have dreamed up yourself.
Community as of yet. Together, we can help introduce classical music to more kids around the world, and I need your help. You can either give a gift by simply clicking the share button, or, if you're feeling generous, a few dollars would go a long way in helping more kids around the world realize the power of music.
So there you have it, I hope you enjoyed it, and my last comment is this. And it's very simple, but so crazy important. I get it from stand-up comedy, but it also applies everywhere. Okay. The audience is in whatever state the performer is in. So don't forget to bring a lot of positivity with you on stage. If you like it, give a like. If you like the content, please subscribe.